Hi, Virtuosos. As we all know and have personally felt, the unprecedented events over the past weeks have altered the global travel industry for years to come. Since the rolling start of the crisis, beginning with our team and network in China, we have been in ongoing contact with members, partners, the Global Member Advisory Board, Regional Member Advisory Boards, and other Virtuoso committees to monitor the situation. Every company in our network is going through extraordinary measures, and Virtuoso is no exception. So I wanted to share with you some of the actions we have been forced to implement. Today, Virtuoso enacted a reduction in workforce, affecting nearly 1/3 of our team. It spanned every division, every level of the company across all geographic regions. Effective April 3rd, Virtuoso is moving to a 4-day work week. Our offices around the world will be closed on Fridays, except for Sydney and Shanghai, which will be closed on Mondays. Please note that the Virtuoso staff will respond to all correspondence on the next available workday. The Virtuoso Air Department will now be available 5 days a week only, Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. U.S. Central Time. In addition, the new hours of operation of the service center are Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 6 p.m. U.S. Central Time as well. In respect to our network, we've paused some of our consumer marketing and have postponed many Virtuoso events, including, as you well know, Symposium in Vienna, and several Virtuoso Travel Weeks on Tour forum events scheduled for April and May. Because of this global pandemic, the meetings and events industry will likely be changed forever. If one ever wanted to test the veracity of our mission, enriching lives through human connection, all we had to do was introduce the concept of social distancing. I've never missed hugs like I do today. With that reality as a backdrop and to help us through the crisis, David Hansen has voluntarily stepped down from his role on the executive committee and executive team. However, I've asked him to stay on in a role to help us reimagine our event strategy, starting with Virtuoso Travel Week. This crisis allows us the opportunity to rethink our events in both the near and long term, and there's no better person to help us through this process than David. You'll be hearing more from us on this soon. In my weekly video updates, I've passed on wisdom from leaders I admire, many of whom have been with us for us. One of those is Dr. Brene Brown, and she just shared the following thoughts this week. She says, "This pandemic experience is a massive experiment in collective vulnerability. We can be our worst selves when we're afraid, or our very best, bravest self. In the context of fear and vulnerability, there's often very little in between, because when we are uncertain and afraid, our default is self-protection. We don't have to be scary when we're scared. Let's choose awkward, brave, and kind, and let's choose each other. Daily, I'm made aware of amazing feats of bravery, kindness, and care by partners and Virtuoso staff. And I know when this is over, there will be a deeper appreciation for humanity and a tighter bond between who believe what we believe. And in my opinion, lots of clients who will understand our value like never before. Virtuoso has always been about co-creation, sharing, and collective wisdom. None of us know what the path has in store, but I do know how I've tried to the best ability to live my life. Being wide open to what is, keeping an open mind, and doing whatever feels like the right next thing to do, given what I know at the time. And now is no time for second guessing. We must forge forward. Knowing so many hard-working, dedicated Virtuoso staff have been impacted breaks my heart. This is a collective crisis of humanity, with travel and hospitality at the tip of the spear. But I believe there will also be a permanent shift with regards to the significance of travel to humanity. We're all in this together, and we're reminded that we're all one. Thank you very much. Be safe and be healthy.